from the end of the earth. I will call to you when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been a refuge for me, a strong tower from the enemy. I will dwell in your tent forever. I will take refuge in the shelter of your wings. Grab your popcorns, sit down, and listen. It's story time. Those of you who here is her story. She's speaking in Luganda and I'm translating to you in English. The reason as to why she spoke in Luganda is that it's the only language she knows. But she wants to tell you that she's so happy. She she says that she thanks God a lot who has made her to reach on this successful day of her marriage. She continues and she says that it wasn't easy from her youthful stage when she got married to the man she thought of her dreams. She says that she moved in with this man. They were both in a very close and tight relationship, spiced so much in love with each other, had kids together as a sign of their beautiful marriage. And she says that this man was so poor. And they worked together despite of being poor. She wasn't seeing all those things because she was in love with this man so much. She says that they built a house together, but after construction, for sure, this man turned against her. She keeps on telling us that this man could not even buy a single cloth for her because he couldn't afford one. They were very poor. But despite of being poor, she fought, she worked very hard with the small business they started together, had kids, and bought a piece of land, a plot of land built together with this man. But after building, this man showed her different colors, left her in a rental house with their kids, and decided to bring in a different lady, a new lady in the new house they had built together in their suite. She says that she felt broken. She felt really bad, very sad to the end point of it all. She cried, but she never gave up because she says that a true born again Christian never gives up on her marriage, come what may. So she says that she waited because the Bible tells us to wait. She says, yes, I waited. And she continues to say it very proudly and clear that, yes, I waited. She says that she kept on waiting, thinking that one day this man will change. And she tells us that she never paid him back with loving a different man. She says that she never did that at all, but what she did was to trust in God. And she says that, yes, I can't lie you. This man used to pass by in a year. He could pass by once. He could pass by once. And what came out of that was always ending up being pregnant and producing. So she says that they ended up having 6 kids, but without that man changing. But she continues to tell us she was so much in love with this man. However much this man could only pass by once a year, she never cheated on him at any second. She was so close, so tight to him, and she decided to lean on God, to put her trust, her hope in God. And she says, with those 6 kids they had together, because she says on this man leaving, by then they had 4 kids. That's when everything was disorganized. So now they had 6 kids together during that period of passing, going. So they ended up with 6 kids together. And she had, and she believed that one day this man will change. She kept on praying, thinking that one day his man will change. If not, build for them a house, all remove that lady she got in their house they built out of their sweat. But time kept moving on. And she tells us that last year but one, in 2023, her man that he loved she loved so much, the man she waited for, died. And she said that she felt really bad. She didn't feel good at all because this man was the father of her children. She says that this man fell sick very quickly, and she got to know about it 2 days, 3 days to his death. And she keeps on telling us the reason as to why she got to know about it 3 days to his death was that by that time she wasn't his wife. And she keeps on telling us that she felt really bad about it all, and she got to know about it all as she has explained to us. But she told us that that's when reality came to life. She faced so many challenges, hardships, heartbroken. Like she felt really heartbroken than before because she was arrested on the day of the burial. Everyone questioned her, asked her, what has really brought you here in this house? Remember the house, they built it together with the other man before him dying, but everyone looked to her like a stranger. That's what she tells us. And she keeps on telling us that she also asked and told them that this house was built by her and that man. And she asked them, how will the kids know that their father is dead, if at all? I didn't come. But everything was too late because she says that they wanted to steal everything, so they didn't leave her with any excuse of starting to say that I need my house. They had to arrest her right away, remove everything from her, and to make her scared. She says that they arrested her on two gun point, and they took her to the police station where the police charged her of so many cases, that she had to beat the co-wife, that she had to steal the man's money before the man died, that she bet the chairman of that village that the kids she's having, they are not of that man. She says that witnesses were very many, you people, I'm telling you. But all in all, I never lost hope and faith in my God. She says that on that very day, the police worked on only her. The police never worked on any other person apart from her. And she says that witnesses were very many, false witnesses were very many, because they were all just set up. She says that even they refused to bail her out, however much they were pleading to bail her out. And she says that she thanks God because there rose a very, very, very big person who stood by her and poured out his body for her. But everyone was refused to bail her out. But this man never gave up. This man stood by her, fought until when he got her out of the prison. She continues and tells us that God's timing is the best time. Trust in God and God will never leave you. She says that she suffered with all these kids from when this man left her till right now. And she says that the firstborn is in secondary school, which is S3, but she keeps on telling us that despite of all, God brought her a different man in her life, because she used to pray and she used to tell God that what about if these kids grow up? Who will be there for me? Because I don't have anyone, mother or dad. They all passed away when I was still young. So God, who will be there for me? You are the one who said that a man will leave his all a lady will leave her parents' home and go and start up a family with a man you will choose for her or him. So this is the time to choose for me that man. So she keeps on telling us that she prayed, and this year, which is 2024, that is last year, God brought a man, because she keeps on telling us that she prayed and told God, it's not good for a person to live alone, and you have to tell God what you want. So she told God what she wants, and God brought her someone she deserves. and she tells us that this man treats her like a princess, like a queen, and she says all the things the other man could not do. This man has really done them, and he's still doing so much more. She tells us that this man took her to his home and they showered her with money, with a lot of money. And she says that they treated her like a very young girl. So she continued telling us that when she put on that attire, the gomas, she felt really good and the color was white. She told us that she liked white a lot. She was very smart. Yeah, she was very smart. And she also said that she's very happy and she's going to produce twins. She said that she has to produce twins. So let's watch her wedding day. Yeah, here we go.